production number 90871, VTR 7th of the 10th, 83, part 1, take 1.
It's a happy Christmas with the Krankies and Barbara Dixon, David Grant, Modern Romance, with fun from Jimmy Cricket, Pepe and the gang, and special guests Bernie Winters, Melvin Hayes, and the Flying Rollers. Here's Ian Krankie.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to the show. And what a super show we've got for you tonight. We've got some super guests. But I've had to lock Jimmy in his dressing room because he started misbehaving early on. Oh, that's no problem, because actually the producers asked me if I'd open the show with a Christmas song. See, it's Christmas. So if I could indulge you in some music, please. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Where the cheese... I suppose you think that's very funny.
What?
Up there snowing on top of me.
Could have been worse. It could have been raining.
I should have known. As soon as you got your school holidays, you'd be up to no good.
Oh, no more school. Fandabby dozy. And what's more, no more school dinners.
Oh, I used to like school dinners. What's the matter with them?
Bad. They're so bad. You know, even the dustbins have got ulcers.
What I want to know is...
What?
How did you wish your school teacher a Merry Christmas?
Dead easy.
Dead easy?
We just hung her up and then we kissed the mistletoe.
Haven't you got that wrong?
What?
You're supposed to hang the mistletoe up and kiss her under it.
I wouldn't kiss her under chloroform.
What I want to know, Jimmy, is what do you want for your Christmas?
Well, let me think. I think I'd really like a new dog.
Well, what's the matter with the dog you've got?
Well, you see, the one I've got, I think it's ready to snuff it.
What do you mean ready to snuff it?
It's ready to kick the bucket.
Is it?
Yeah. Would you like to see him?
Well, you haven't got him here, have
I'll
you?
bring him on.
You're not supposed to have dogs
don't
in here.
matter. Come on, boy.
You're not
Here,
supposed to have
come
them in
and
the
see the
studio.
people. Mind, you see He's falling over. Look. Oh, look at him, eh?
Oh? What's the matter with him?
He's blind in one eye.
Is it that eye there?
No, that's for seeing round corners.
Poor little thing.
He won't hear, he's deaf.
Deaf as well?
Yeah.
What's the matter with his tail?
Oh, I stood in that and I broke it.
He's...
And see that bit there?
Where all the blood is?
That's where the cat got him.
He's in a dreadful state, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Lucky.
Mind you, considering he's such a bad state, he can move fast.
Yeah, there's a man at the side with a bit of string.
That's what you call the magic of television.
Oh, the magic of television.
Now listen, Jimmy, we've got a super show tonight.
Have we?
And you know we've got a pantomime sketch in it.
Oh, I just love pantomime.
What's your favourite pantomime?
My favourite pantomime is Cinderella.
Cinderella, I like Cinderella.
Do you know what Cinderella sang when the chemist mislaid her photographs?
No, what did she sing?
Someday my prince will come.
That's awful.
Hey, listen, now, I'll ask you another one.
You're making this up.
No, I'm not. What pantomime was staged in a chemist shop?
There was no pantomime stage in a chemist shop.
There was.
What?
Puss in Boots.
No. We better get on with the show. Let's introduce that fabulous singing voice of Miss Barbara Dixon. Yeah!
sharp into her arms. Bring it over. Haven't I been good to you, baby? Bring it over. Haven't I been sweet to you, baby? Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love before you tear it apart. Bring it over. I'm trying hard to be patient. I wish you'd stop this infatuation. But each time I think of you together, I see myself losing you forever. And this time before you run to her, leaving me alone and hurt. Bring it over. I've been good to you, baby. Bring it over. Haven't I been sweet to you, baby? Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love before you tear it apart. Think it over. Think it over. Think about it. Think about it, baby. Think about it. Think about it, baby. Stop.
Thank you. Wasn't that marvellous? Yes, wasn't it? That was marvellous. Now, coming on next, we've got some great singers for you. Some really... No, that doesn't sound like that. That doesn't sound like that. That's enough, that's enough. Now, what are you supposed to be to your peer?
We're carol singers.
Beg your pardon?
We're carol singers.
You're a what?
Carol singers.
And what are you?
I'm a singer.
And who's this?
This is Carol.
Ian,
Yeah.
come here.
Come here.
We've been singing for money.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's like begging.
Hey?
You're a couple of little beggars.
Oh, he swore at us. Did you hear him? What?
Have you collected much money with this carol singing?
Yeah, we've collected £1 at 10.5p.
Who gave you the half-p?
They all did.
I don't mean that. You don't know the first thing about carol
We
singing.
do. We'll sing you one.
Go on,
okay.
then, sing
right,
us a
are we
carol.
ready?
Right, a
after
carol.
four.
Good King Wenceslas last looked out
On the feast of Stephen,
when the snow lay round about.
deep and crisp and even,
Brightly shone the moon above.
though the frost was cruel,
His central heating had broken down.
ran out of fuel.
You're making this up yourself. Listen,
But
can you sing Away in a Manger?
Give us a favour, we've only been down the street.
Oh, it's a song. Oh, never mind. You should leave this carol singing to the professionals.
oh, the professionals like Bodie and Doyle, eh?
No, not them.
Hello, this is Cowley speaking.
Not those professionals. I'm talking about the Salvation Army.
Oh,
My sister Bridget used to sing in the Salvation Army.
Is she?
Come here.
Come here.
Is the door closed?
yeah.
One night we were at this concert and I said, Sister Bridget, what's your favourite hymn? She said, Hymn on the Big Drum.
Hey, do you know how the Salvation Army saves souls?
Now, how do the Salvation Army save souls?
They walk about in their heels like that.
Now, listen. That's enough of poking fun at the Salvation Army.
Right.
Because they do a good job. And apart from that, they can sing proper carols. Yeah.
We can. I'll sing you mine first, right?
What's that, Jimmy?
Oh, no, well, I'm no very well.
You won't be very well in a minute. Now, I'll give you one last chance. You two sing me a proper carol.
This is the best one.
Right, this is our favourite.
Go
Is
on.
the door shut this time?
Yeah.
Who's at it now?
Fill our bags with lots of lolly. La 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 la
la la la la. You will make us very jolly. Ha 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 ha.
There's tears in the eyes of a girl called Molly.
Oh, la 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 la
Oh, la.
I filled the knickers with jaggy holly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome the fabulous voice of David Grant.
Sunshine, bless the day you walked into my life, bringing your love like I've never known before. You make me feel so good inside. And this song of mine I sing to you, just for a tribute from my heart. And I just wanna thank you, baby, for being the special woman that you are. Girl, you are all the love I need. Girl, you are all the days I breathe. Say you'll be mine. Let's keep this tender feeling so alive. Moonlight danced across the waters to the sound of love's embrace. And all these things bring to my mind, girl. And happiness is what brings me to say you are just all the love I need. Said you are all the joy I see. Say you'll be mine. Let's keep this tender loving so alive. Thank you for being close at hand when things have not always worked out. And would you please accept this song, baby, for always being there and showing that you care for me.
Hey, Ian, what kind of soldier's that?
That's a guardsman, Jimmy. You must have seen one of these outside Buckingham Palace.
Yeah?
Yeah, can you see his bearskin?
No, he's got all his clothes on.
Oh, look at this lovely little dolly.
Oh, look at this lovely little dolly.
Dollies are for sissies.
Let's see what's in this box here.
Right.
Hey? Oh, look.
Oh, Ian,
A real puppet.
a real puppet.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get that? Did you pull some strings?
That's Peppy, Jimmy.
Peppy?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a drink called after you.
What do you mean there's a drink called after him?
Peppy Cola.
No, it's Peppy with his gang.
Oh!
The Krankies at Christmas, production number 90871, VTR 7th of the 10th, 83, part 2, take 1.
Welcome back to the second half of the show. And what a fabulous second half we've got.
Help me up.
Hey,
What?
what are you dressed like that for?
Well, I'm just going round to my pals to watch a video.
Why are you dressed like that?
Well, he told me it was a pirate video.
Yes, stupid boy. That's not what the word pirate video means.
What does it mean?
It means illegal.
Hey?
Illegal.
No, that's not an eagle, it's a parrot.
Oh. That's enough of that nonsense, Jimmy, because we've got a fabulous act coming on now. It's the Flying Rollers.
How you say that in French? They're from France. They skated here all the way. I would like to know if you would teach me to do something.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, you know when you spin around?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm
But you have to take off this.
Take me hat.
Yeah, you more light.
More.
Not so heavy.
Me cat makes all that difference.
Yes.
Oh, don't be daft.
You have to do.
She thinks I come up the Clyde in a banana boat. Okay?
Where's the nose?
My nose? Yeah. Okay, right.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we go. Woo! What do you do now? Put your hand here. Right. Right, okay. Put your legs up it.
This is my favorite Christmas card. My mommy sent it to me, and I waited till it was in, and then I delivered it myself. She said, "Dear son, Christmas is here again. We can't afford a turkey this year. We're giving the budgie chest expander." I'm not sending any more Christmas cards out. I've wrote and told all my friends that. And there's more. Your father has got a new video recorder for Christmas. He sold the television set to pay for it. He fell down the stairs last night carrying 3 bottles of Guinness. He didn't spill a drop. He kept his mouth closed. I am sending you one of his old jackets for Christmas. It was too heavy, so I cut off all the buttons. You'll find them in the top pocket. We had so much turkey last year. Your father ate that many wings, he felt like flying. Your brother Sean ate that many legs, he felt like running. I just felt like sitting there. Compliments of the season from your loving mother. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, she sent this letter off to Santa Claus, my mother, and she wrote, "Dear Santa, could you send me £10 for a new dress?" Well, I opened the letter, and I read it, and I told all the boys in the sorting office, and they're all as good as gold, you know. We had a whip round, and we collected 8 quid, and we sent it over to her. And I rang her last night. I said, "Did you get the letter from Santa?" She said, "Yeah, but them thieving robbers in the post office took 2 quid out."
Well, Jimmy, you know what part of the show is now?
What's that?
The pantomime scene.
Oh, pantomime.
Yeah. Listen,
What?
now I gave you the script.
Yes, you
And
did.
you must admit, I've been very generous. I've given you a few funny lines to say.
Yes.
Right? But you must promise me one thing.
What's that?
No ad-libbing.
Right.
Right? No messing up the script. Just keep to the script. You promise me?
You don't think I would mess up the script, do you?
I don't know so much. Because at Christmas time, we're better to go than pantomime.
So it's curtain up and all our actors and actresses into the wonderful world of pantomime. Pantomime, pantomime, magic words and songs sublime, a simple tale that never fails to make the eyes of children shine. Pantomime, pantomime, magic scenes of nursery rhymes with lovely songs to sing along when you go to pantomime.
Now, Cinder's had ugly sisters. Picture if you can. They only had one thing in mind, and that was to trap a man. To Cinders they were wicked, evil, and so callous.
It sounds just like the Ewans in the Nepus of the Dallas. Like his wellies.
As Cinders ran into the woods, at night did surely fall. Young Prince Charming decided to hold the ball. He sent out invitations to the ladies of the land.
'Cause there'll be fish and chips and mushy peas in a three-piece band.
With chiming clock she fled, leaving her slipper behind. The prince cried, that girl I must find. Eventually they wed, when the slipper fitted the foot.
I'm glad she wasn't wearing your smelly welly boot.
Jimmy.
Pantomime, pantomime, magic words and songs sublime, a simple tale that never fails when you go to pantomime.
Aladdin poor, I must confess, in China spied a sweet princess. To be her boyfriend he was seeking.
Ah, naughty little Chinaman, no peeking.
And so they were wed, she was dressed in blue. She was 19 and he was 22. Covered in rice from head to foot.
Sounds like a Chinese carrot.
Oh, you
Pantomime, pantomime, magic words, songs sublime, a simple tale that never fails when you go to
Who's that woman?
I'm Mother with a tale for you girls and boys. We're a family so poor at Christmas with neither sweets or toys. I live in a cottage with my son Colin and Priscilla, a great big goose.
Hey, there's a goose, it's no a moose. There's a great big goose loose about her house.
The bailiff's men arrived and evicted us from the home. Threw us with our furniture on cobblestones to roam. They pinched all my clothes and left me in the bath.
I bet you she wasn't what you could say game for a laugh.
Oh, yes.
The bailiff's men said, her edges we will steal. We'll pounce when the town clock starts to peal. But Goosey fooled them all when she heard the chime.
She swallowed some elastic and laid the same egg 7 times.
pantomime, magic words, songs sublime, a simple tale that never fails when you go to pantomime.
The boy who climbed the beanstalk is a tale I'll tell you now. Jack lived with his mother and Sadie the poor old cow. The family couldn't make ends meet, this I'll tell you true.
Shut your face, you silly old moon.
sell it for some money. But I bought the beef with a bag of beans. Don't you think that's funny? I told the stupid boy the beans were good for his heart.
You know what they say, the more you eat, the more you...
Jack's mother threw the beans outside and then she started to cry. But the beans were magic and they sprouted right up to the sky. They climbed the stalk all day without a single rest.
Next year they're trying to reach Mount Everest.
The giant said, hello. What have we here? I think for breakfast, I'll start with you, my dear. Though his mother screamed and said, don't put us in your belly.
'Cause I'm me Jimmy Cranky and I've got to be on the telly.
So Jack, he ran away and slew the fearful giant. He bravely saved his family. He was always so reliant. So proclaim this moral throughout the land.
If you've got to buy some beans, make sure that they are canned. Oh.
To the end of the show now, I think.
Ian, no, it doesn't bring us to the end of the show because you've forgotten something.
Of course I have. Before we go, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No, Ian.
What is it now?
It's not time to wish them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year because you said that you'd got a present for me at the end of the show and I'm waiting for it now.
But you see, how can I explain this?
You left it at home. You didn't. You've forgotten it now, and I'll get it when I go home, eh?
I haven't left it anywhere, actually.
Eh?
I haven't got your present. Well, I've been busy. I mean, I've been busy working. I haven't had time to go to the shops and get your present.
Promise me back your present, Ian.
I'm sorry.
Suppose I'm just the wee boy that Santa Claus forgot.
He's the little boy that Santa Claus forgot. And goodness knows he didn't want a lot. He wrote a note to Santa for some soldiers and a drum. Broke his little heart when he found Santa hadn't come. In the streets he sees the other girls and boys, then wanders home to last year's broken toy. I'm so sorry for this laddie, he hasn't got a daddy. He's the little boy that Santa Claus forgot.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Look, oi.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hey!
Hello, little Jimmy. I'm taking your present. It's Norbit. Yes, and look here,
Of
Jimmy.
course we wouldn't forget, would we?
And it's another one for Jimmy.
Another one for Jimmy.
Norbit wants you to have
Another one for me.
Did we get one for Snorbit?
Well, there's a one for sure. There's a big bone in there.
Right, a big bone in there for you,
There's another one
Snorbit.
for you,
Thanks
Jimmy.
very much.
Are you all having a Merry
It's
Christmas?
a Merry